Hello! Hello and welcome. It's time. It's once again the last Sunday of the month. So we're here. We're here to I'm really crunchy today, jeez. We're here to Oh, that's loud! Oh my god! Okay, it's not that loud for you. Oh my god, that's loud. It ain't easy being cheap, is it? I mean, I think that, but... Okay. Hello, how's it going? Hey everybody, how are ya? How are ya? What's the Sunday bringing ya? Chat's frozen, thank ya. Thank ya. One day maybe they'll fix this really strange niche issue. Maybe. Perhaps. There's been this dust at the top of my monitor for a few days. I'm swiping it away. Great, now my finger's dusty. Floor's dirty anyway. Can have this. Applied to the post office. Ooh, ooh. We're gonna have a resident jail mailman soon. Ooh. May that go well for you. Hello, is this Evelyn, the median of the month? Yes. Of every month, yes. I'm squinting, putting my hands up to my eyes like binoculars, putting my phone all the way to the face to read the mythical white text on the yellow background. Howdy. I was just thinking earlier today that I need binoculars. I've been thinking this for a little while lately, but today especially, there was this little bird outside and it was sitting out in the grass and it just sat there for quite a while. But like I couldn't quite see it well enough to get a good ID on it. And I didn't immediately know what it was, and so I was like, man, I need me some birding binoculars. But that's I'll worry about that one day. That's definitely not a current that's not a need, you know. That's a want. I also found a different want this morning, but that's a whole other story. I don't got money. Anyway, I want binoculars one day so I can look at birds. But we're not here for birds today. We will be here for birds next week. We'll chat about that when I show the schedule. It's a necessary human right, like food and water. It does kind of make me sad that there are no holidays there are no gift-giving holidays for me in the middle of the year. I gotta just hold on to this until Christmas. Chief zooms in on a bird. Yeah, but no, more birds. I trust the real life birds. When I went out on my walk on Thursday, there were eagles flying around, and it would have been neat to look at them up close and all that, you know. I do a lot of looking at birds. But anyway, we're here for Marvellous Media Monthly. April draws to a close somehow already. What is on me? Oh, it's dust. Oh, good. Yeah. Do we want to do submissions? How much are binoculars? I haven't looked at binoculars. I have no idea how much binoculars cost. I have done zero research because I had the thought and immediately went, I'm sure that's too expensive for me to consider. I have other things I would probably need to get hold of before that, you know, in terms of just money priorities. Many sorts of binoculars too. Yeah, I've done zero research. All I know is you look at birds with binoculars. I I don't know types, I don't know prices, I don't know brands, I don't know nothing. I put that off because I figured it was far off. Could try camera zoom on phone instead. I don't know what kind of phone you have. I don't know what kind of phone you have. But mine cannot do that. And I have a camera with a lens that can achieve a decent zoom. But I don't like going out by myself with my camera because it's very expensive. And I'm afraid someone will steal it from me by force. So that's also not an option. Had a really big sex there for looking at stars and needed to be wide to let in the light. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'd probably want like a relatively small pair that would be easy for me to carry, you know. I got the hard double down on gifting, which December and January. Yeah, I really do. Yeah. Carry a sword as a warning. Well, at that point, I might as well just go out fully armored because, like, I can barely carry like my camera on its own because it's heavy. At that point, I might as well just start going fully armored out into the woods for my. I'll go jangling around. People gift for January. My birthday is in January. Yeah, I go at my John Dark Soul cosplay for my hike. The optimal safe hiking experience. But no, I will not do that, but I will read you guys' submissions for the month about to see what you've been up to. A small pair of old never used cost like $10. Whoa, I mean that's not bad. That's not bad, $10. Probably not the greatest though. At least I don't think I feel like $10 would not go far in binocular buying in these days unless they were thrifted. And the thing is, there's so many things that would be great to thrift that like the ideal is to thrift them, but then like thrifting is a huge time commitment. We're not doing TTS again. I should have done TTS again though. I looked at all of we have a lot of submissions today and so some pretty long ones. I should have done TTS again today, apparently. This year's felt longer than the last 2 years and it feels weird. Don't say that, it's only April. You can't say that, it's only April. Not to like this, that's a lot of setup. There's a bunch of setup. How long is it set up TTS? I guess not that long, but it's so much fuss to do it. I'll live, it's fine. It's okay. Oh, that's a little crunchy. These, I forgot to zoom in when I captured these, so they're a little blurry this time, but they're still readable. Ahem. Ahem. I can't actually clear my throat because that hurts my throat. We have Class Struggle in the Roman Republic, a book. Rome! We all love it. It produced many a profile picture in its time. But what if I told you it wasn't all good? This book outlines the groups that made up Rome, their positions in society, and material interests, and it shows how those dynamics determined the course of the Republic up to the first emperor. The core analysis seems solid, explaining how the Republic, despite outwardly hating kings, was always about the rule of one class over another. It's short and some things were breezed over, and I wish it had engaged with more recent scholarship, but it remains clear and compelling and persuasive for most of its run would recommend. Neat! We love learning about how Rome wasn't amazing. Wasn't quite as wonderful as some people seem to think. We love it. Wow, that's good. The material interests element is interesting to me. What do you expect from one place built today? Lots of ideas in there. Cool. Very cool. Ow, my knee hurts suddenly. I don't know. Ow, what is wrong with my... Ow. Alright, I got it. It doesn't hurt now. Ow, never mind, it does. What have I done? What? I'm just sitting here. Okay. Anyway. Dusk! A Ludus Electronicus. Okay. This is a really good one. David Zymanski? I have no idea how to say that. Gotta start making atmospheric horror games. Also made Iron Lung. Oh! He knows Markiplier! Dusk is a fast-paced shooter, but it's also pulling from that tradition. Combat, enemy placement, weapon availability. Here are tools just like sound and art wielded in service to mood. Sometimes it's joy or laughter, sometimes disorientation and horror, and shockingly for a game with rocket jumps, the horror and vibes really work. Some of the best 6 to 8 hours a game you could ask for. That's great! Safe in Poland. I'm not familiar with Dusk. It sounds great though. Sounds lovely. I'm looking it up on Steam right now. Dusk. I've seen the logo before. Oh my god, look at those guys. Ooh. Wow, there's a lot of it's quite varietous based on these screenshots. Neat. Very neat. You love to see it. Is this horse better to look it up on Scream instead of Steam? Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Gloomwood? I didn't know he was making Gloomwood. Huh. Each episode has a very different thing. Oh, episodes! Oh! Oh! Cool. Starts very rural-ish horror, ends up Lovecraft. That's neat, I like that. That's fun. Cool. You'd love to see it. That sounds like a cool one to check out. Kinda outside of my wheelhouse, but it sounds like close enough that I might like it anyway. I don't know. I'll wishlist it. I'll wishlist it. I'll keep it in mind. It's from 2018, dang. Cool. Next up we have Roblox Grace was awesome. I have no idea what that is, but congrats. my Roblox Grace. That was my Steam wishlist is 484 games. Robux, yeah. My Sears Roebuck catalog where I got the game Grace. All I know is know what Roblox is. That's a bitch boomer. Can anybody tell me what a Roblox is? So I can feel included in how awesome this is. Good evening. Welcome. Oh, tea, save me. The dating site, according to the owner. Well, my belief in the awesomeness has decreased. Anyway, we have Lies of P. Overture. Getting around to finishing it on my save that has over 110 hours with 13 plays. Left off at the zoo boss. I'm gonna kind of gloss over this just to not be like spoiling like I know these are really light spoilers, but just like saying the boss names, but I do kind of want to gloss over it for anybody who's like really avoiding those. But good progress. Congrats on getting further in and on finishing what you started. You love to see it. You love to see it. Never heard Media Monthly This is cute. Yeah, we do this every month. We do it every month. It's quite fun. I keep thinking I should do something to change up the format, but I don't know what, because it's been the same for a while. I don't know. Like OMG Roblox is so cool. Get this, you play as these weird Lego things, and OMG, it's just so cool. Like OMG. Okay, right. Yeah. Of course. Anyway, we got Star Sector by Fractal Softworks. It's in development, open world, single player, space combat, role-playing, exploration, and economic game. A space captain seeking fortune and glory. That's what it says on their website. You have a ship/fleet. Doing it quite a bit. Neat! Unfamiliar with this one. It seems it's the kind of thing I would be unfamiliar with. Recommended a bunch of streams, but is what pushed you to participate. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's lovely. Old as heck. So good and well made. Now you say old as heck, and this description says in development. What is lots of text because it isn't voiced. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's not on Steam? Oh, it's not on Steam. Wait, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Do I have it ignored on Steam? No? Been in development for a long time. Oh. Well, this is always in dev like Door 4. Oh, okay, not on Steam, okay. I see. Neat! Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, maybe I have, but I just don't recognize it. Every finish any devs can't help adding more features. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Sometimes for good, sometimes not. Oh, okay, you can't see my mouse. I was gonna say, my mouse isn't there. You can't see where I'm pointing if I point to something. But it's good. Oh wait, I just sneezed. My allergies are not good today. I opened my window even though I saw the air quality wasn't amazing. And I had regrets. My air purifier's putting in the work today. But I'm still not 100. Okay. Alright. We have Tales of Berseria. Excluding Persona, first traditional JRPG. Does Persona count as a traditional JRPG? I don't know. Do you use the default mouse? I make mine slightly larger and add an odd color to make it easy to find. I do not. I just have the standard mouse. Just the usual. Really, Windows close your eyes, which is the worst. Yeah. Yeah. Air purifiers always put in the work. Yeah. Anyway, Tales of Berseria. Don't make this light of a spoiler. Even the intro is something that can only be experienced once. Gameplay is a bit clunky, but the history and the characters are one of the most beautiful things I've seen in a video game. Also, now that I play the Tales of Berseria and meeting related things that made the experience even better. Truly a must-play for anyone. For anyone. So nice breathing clean air while hearing you all suffer. Alright, no need to brag about your clean air, man. Those JRPG with social sims. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you do still have like the whole standard JRPG in there. There's just more. Oh, I thought Star Citizen has always been a scam. Okay. Out here living with a Lorax. But neat. I think I looked at Tales of Berseria at one point when I was streaming JRPGs more. I think I thought about that once, but I think now I would not pick it up. Sounds cool though. Sounds cool. We also have Banshee, a show about a man who gets free from prison and becomes sheriff in a peculiar way. Looks like a typical action show, but it's more than that. Characters suffer in fights. Wonder how the protagonist have all his teeth in his mouth. Okay. I love how the main antagonist can be considered a main character. It's not only a crime lord evil. You can see how he cares for his family, and after certain events he lost his mind completely. Okay, romance is very well done, not stereotypical, and the side characters shine and have great dynamics. Plot is well done and every action has consequences. And the intro is a masterpiece that changes each chapter and has a lot of details. Main problem is, especially in first and second season, a lot of scenes when they do you know what are kind of unnecessary, and there's too many. Besides that, great show deserves more attention. Huh, never heard of it. I don't keep up with shows, but I've never heard of this one. It sounds pretty alright if you're into that kind of show. Hello, welcome in. Is this like I'm guessing, I'm gonna look it up. Banshee. American thriller series. On Cinemax. Oh, that explains the gratuitous... You know. That would explain that. Huh. Alright. Neat. What do they do? Sid Max, I bet. We have One Piece live action. Didn't expect to really enjoy it. Really enjoyed it by the end of season 1. At first it felt strange listening to them shouting their power moves and talking nothing like their anime counterparts. A bit cringy. That's when I realized a few episodes later this is an adaptation and it's not supposed to fully copy-paste everything and make it suit to the general audience, not just the anime fans. With that sort of mindset, I ended up watching all of season 1 and loving it. Really captured the essence of One Piece through the storytelling and the characters. 8.5 out of 10. I know Chief loves Luffy, so why don't you give this a shot? You know, for once you're actually right, I do love Luffy. I still don't want to watch this show. I still think I'm okay without the live action One Piece. I've heard something similar about this show before, that like you kind of have to take in the right mindset to enjoy it and have the right expectations about it, and then it's like very fun and good to watch. What is a Luffy? A rubber boy. the king and the pirates. But yeah, I've heard this a similar take before about it. Yet to watch it, I heard great things. Yeah, Gum Gum Monkey, soon to be king. Yeah. Would not recommend watching the show. They bring up stuff that's only revealed way later in the manga, especially the new season. Oh, that's a choice. That's a choice. Okay, I mean, I wasn't gonna watch it. There's no way I was gonna watch this, but that's good to know for anybody who was thinking about watching it. Okay. Wow. Excellent. We'll talk a little bit more about One Piece later. Just a little bit, though. Just a touch, just a little bit. Alright, we also have Elden Ring. After 6+ years. Is Elden Ring's not 6+ years old. What? I'm sorry, hold on. Elden Ring? Elden Ring came out in 2022. That's not 6+ years ago. That scared me. That was terrifying. I mean, I guess I went 6+ years without touching Elden Ring too, because we was playtesting. Oh, of course. Anyway, finally got back to it because of a dare completed with finesse and nobleness. Oh, whoa. Fun to get back into the game after so long, and even got into the DLC, which I had never played before. Experience was an interesting one, helped me realize I hate builds that lock you into one single weapon so much. Lies of P and Neo ruined me. Those games had so many weapons. Lies having the choice to change said weapons with so many handles for more combos, true. That being stuck with just 2 swords for the whole game and DLC really made me not enjoy it fully. Next run will be a dumb but fun mix of almost everything, so I can really have fun with everything the game throws at me, DLC included. Yeah, that's very not the kind of play that Elden Ring encourages. Is like sticking to one weapon. And like, I say this as someone who generally does stick to one weapon because like I make that work for me. But overall, Elden Ring definitely encourages not doing that. But no, yeah, no, I had to finish the dare, of course. No, of course, I'm just saying it makes sense that you didn't have the best time doing it. Favorite part of the One Piece show is the set designs full of little details and references. Oh, that's cool. That's fun to see. You know, speaking of set designs and Elden Ring, I got recommended a clip on YouTube of more people recording from a distance the Elden Ring movie set, and it was like a market scene, and it was very strange to see like people. Also, they made like a very distinct choice in the like period of the costuming that's kind of interesting, considering how little of like a distinct historical moment that you would see. Like there's like I don't know exactly like what century it would be, but like in, you know, real world, but like it's definitely very analogous to a particular period of real world like clothing and stuff. And I feel like that would be so weird to witness. I'm sorry, I've spoiled the Elden Ring movie for you. No one ever lived in Elden Ring, you can't convince me otherwise. Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. So, oh, dang. It's interesting to say the least. Whole movie ruined. I'm sorry I ruined the whole movie for you, but I did see that and I went, wow. Weird. Weird. Alright, we have Akiba Maid War, an anime. Found this absolute gem by pure chance during a bad anime binge night. Akiba Maid War finally asked the toughest question: what if we gave the maids a gun? The answer is that they effectively become the Yakuza. Okay. Behind all the cutesy Omarais drawings and idol performances, they're gunning each other down in cold blood. Oh! Territory disputes, underground gambling syndicates, black market figurine trading. This anime has it all so far. 12 out of 10, the trajectory of my life has been permanently altered. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. fascinating. I feel like lots of anime already answered that question. Yeah, you know. But they were probably only giving like one maid a gun in a bunch of other anime. This asks the question of what if they all had guns? They say it's the new One Piece. Yeah, do they? Yeah. I mean, in terms of anime exclusively, it sounds like it's a lot better than One Piece. But, that sounds like quite a watch. It's the new One Piece. Okay. Okay. I'll take your word for it then. We also have another anime, Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Never been curious to look into One Piece. It's so worth it though. It's so great though. It's so wonderful. Anyway, I won't. Anyway, I guess there's another anime too. Wait, the Full Metal Alchemist author's latest work is getting adapted by Bones again? Did I just get sent back like 20 years into the past? The anime only has 3 to 4 episodes out as of now, but it's starting off strong with an interesting enough setting and the dynamics building between the main character and the rest of the cast. Unfortunately, the people with guns aren't maids, so I can only give it a 7 out of 10 so far. Would recommend if you're okay with taking your anime maidless. I actually watched a trailer for this not knowing what it was, and then I saw the style and went, oh! I suddenly know what this is. But I'm glad that's going well. I can't imagine that it would go anything but well, so. Could I look up a character called Asa? Might like the design or not, I don't know. Okay. At least feel strongly about it. At least, you know. I feel so unconvinced by this. I'm gonna tell you, her style is not like my- yeah. No, I'm okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I don't vibe really hard with her style, I'm gonna be real. It's like, super functional. I don't think like there's anything wrong with it, it's just not my deal. Bunch of teens in an agricultural school. Oh, I've heard of that. I remember that. No, I haven't read it, but pretty alright if not plain. Yeah, I mean it's highly functional. I think I would call it, but it is on the simpler side. I haven't watched it, but Brother had some of my favorite character dynamics between characters in anime. I expect to like this one whenever I get to it. Yeah, I couldn't get into Full Metal Alchemist. So, I think I'll skip this one too, but I'm glad it's good. I'm happy for everybody who's into it. And then we have Dark Souls 2, DLC. Oh boy. The Sunken King. Worst one. Only one I didn't like. Walking through a city, a religious temple sunken into the earth. Yes. There's hidden switches. The ranged attack. Most don't need it, but you gotta get the bonfires. And I only found 3 out of 7 to 8. And that made it a slog. That's pretty rough. Yeah, we do have lots of souls around here. True. We got the Iron King, much more fun. The gimmick is Ashen Idols. Debuff the area and the passive status effect. Build the gouts of fire. Okay. Destroyed with what? Shelter wedges? You get a handful at the start, but the rest are hidden away. Are they called that? I don't know. I know I played this, but it's shelter wedges. What an odd term. Anyway, hello, welcome. On the one hand, Sunken King not great. On the other, there's a big cigarette. True. Smelter wedges. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. It's like, that's such a weird name. Looks like I need to play it again. I do need to play it again, and I will. In an amount of time. Is anyone else bothered by how similar Iron King and Ivory King are? In terms of just words. It bothers me. Anyway, Ivory King gimmick is the blizzard. That's there for the first half, and there's chunks of ice, and then you get the blizzard out of there, and the gimmick was least interesting, but it was the most fun. Favorite part of the DLC were the NPC invaders often acting more like players. Some would run away into more enemies, which you could use a giant tree seed to turn them against the invader and do things like hide in a barrel and follow the player when you backstab them. A recurring invader is Maldron. Last invasion has pretended to be friendly with you despite having invaded in previous DLC. Hey. Hello, Monthlo, Irony King. And hello. Is this the monthly short with the bozos of the dozo in months? Yes. Why, yes, of course. Could also be the Ivan King. Ivan. Very fun. The Dark Souls 2 DLCs are neato. Neato. I remember liking the Sunken King is really green, right? I remember liking that. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I'll get to DS2 again one day. That's fun. Phantoms, one of the friendly ones that you just beckon to call you closer to heal you. Really? That's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of... They put a lot into the invaders in DS2 in general compared to the other games. And King's your favorite. Love the big tower. Big tower's pretty cool. Big tower is cool. DS2 is really good. I'm gonna say it. Nobody can stop me. I'm gonna say it. DS2 is real good. You're here. This game, once you get inside, it's kind of gray and stony. Jester Thomas. Oh yeah, Jester Thomas. Good times. Like Sunken King more than Iron King. Ivory King is no contest. Yeah, Ivory King is really good, except for that one part. These two is your favorite. I can see why. I'm still like... I still need to sneeze. I have like this whole time now. I won't stop you, but just know I'm judging. Oh, sorry, found the Dark Souls 3 fan, yikes. Anyway, we have The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, a short novella that is the grandfather of time-traveling stories, one that turns expectations on their head as once the time traveler, yes, that's how he's referred to in the book, gets to the future, expecting to find an idyllic, perfect society, he instead finds a rather disturbing future where mankind seems to have regressed to a state of being blissfully indolent and incapable of intellectual thought, living off what the earth gives them, only to discover there's more to it and that the humanity he initially met are merely cattle for the rest of humanity, which he finds out later. Spoilers! It's interesting to see how Wells' opinion on socialism are shown on this book, and later on the time traveler goes even further in time to points where mankind has entirely ceased to resemble it, and again seems to play off Wells' convictions and visions of how mankind's evolution might go. Interesting. I've actually never read this. I've never read any H.G. Wells, but the more you know. The more you know. Completely missed the reindeer ear, couldn't find it. You know what? You're better off. Good for you. Talking to H.G. Wells' time travel story is still one of the greatest time travel stories ever written. Yeah, that is wild. That is crazy. Like the random fish he finds in the future. What do you mean the random fish? What's special about the crabs? What? Yeah, cool. Does he find the tree octopus? Does he find the future tree squid? H.G. Wells created a tabletop war game is all I know. Yes, of course. Right. There's an ocean creature. How intriguing. Okay. It's secretly an Uikari sequel. That's crazy. That's crazy. We also have the Witch How to Tell Ya anime. Just watch it, True. The manga is superb, and the anime in its first 4 episodes has made the source material proud. I haven't seen the anime, but highly recommend this regardless. I've heard that the anime is doing really well, and it's just generally wonderful thing. Highly recommend. Go check it out. Composer for the anime also made the music for Bloodborne and other FromSoft games. No way! That's awesome. I had not heard that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Maybe I'll watch it. Back when I was buying manga, that's one that I was getting. I think I have. I can't see the numbers from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 volumes of it. I think I had only read 7. I want to pick it back up sometime. The art is so gorgeous. The art in the manga is insanely gorgeous, and it's also just very good in general. In the second episode where they do a very Bloodborne-like drop. Ooh, fun. But yeah, I don't watch anime much, but that's one I would probably make an exception for. But I'd wanna reread the manga first, because it's still not done, but it's definitely gotten a lot further than when I was reading it and buying the volumes before. Yeah, it's very good. I even bought I was reading it back when I was like looking into trying to make my own manga, for lack of a more accurate term. And I like bought the same kind of pen she uses. And I don't think I ever actually used it. I don't think I ever actually got around to trying to use it, but I maybe one day I still will. Which had so high up on my list. I feel like I can't watch it while I'm also watching Free Run. Too much overlap in my mind. I don't know that much about Free Run, so I don't know if I can speak to that, but from what I've seen, they seem different, but I also see where you're coming from. I see what you mean, but also I do feel like they're quite different. But again, I don't have experience with Free Run, so I can't say too much on that. But yeah, check out Witch How to Tell Ya. It is wonderful. The story is great. The art is great. It's a lovely time. Whether you watch it or read it. Considering by the art, there's an art book. There's an art book. Don't say that. A Bam House heirloom. Now, never used until this day. Yeah, it's like a, what's it called? A spoon nib? Something like that. Because most manga is drawn with like a G pen. But I think it's called like a spoon nib, the one she uses. It's a put art book on bookshelf. What's it about? It's about learning. It's about this girl who wants to learn magic, which I know it doesn't say much, but like it's got this really interesting magic system that's based on drawing. And it's about like her entry into the magical world and the sort of society of the witches and her journey to try to learn it. And I know that sounds so generic and plain when I put it that way, but it's really well done. The characters are lovely. They have very, very lovely storylines, and it's great. It's well done. The magic system is incredible, yeah. Never figure out how to use fountain pens. I have a couple fountain pens, but they're just like pick up and go ones, so there's not really anything to figure out. Like a cozy witch show. Like, yes. Yes, but I don't know. I think it has its sort of serious moments too. Like, it's cozy. I think does it a disservice. Like, it is cozy, but also, you know what I mean? All I knew before I watched was that the art was good. I learned Kiefer's personality is so similar to a brainworm character. It's like my ideas aren't that original, Crisis. Yeah, I mean, that's fine though. Yeah, there's coziness, but there's also... yeah. Those pens are a bit fickle. Used one for a long while. Yeah, no, this is like a dip pen that I mean that that would be used for manga though, not a fountain pen. Though they make fountain pens that can take... I wanted one of these so bad before. They make fountain pens that you can put the standard manga nibs in so that you don't have to dip it. Very cool. What a marvelous Avalon. Where? Anyway, that's Witch Hat, I tell you. Very cool. Their version of Gojo. Okay, I know. Roommate has told me that on Twitter everybody's going, hey, isn't that just Gojo? He's not, okay? I promise. I know you're looking at them and visually you're seeing what you're seeing, but like, also Witch Hat started first. And also they're not similar. Hello. You can understand the spell's characters. True. Sorry. Can't listen to stream right now. Hope you have fun. Have a good one. Fountain pen had ink cartridges you put in. Yeah, also allegedly you could dip it in inkwell. Oh, yeah, mine does. Mine has like replaceable cartridges. JJK fans, please read another series, any of them. Yeah. But yeah, I've been told that people are making the Gojo comparison and they are wrong. That's my 2 cents. We have Concrete Botany, which we've talked about a little bit before. Goes over ecosystems, how they've been disrupted, and what ordinary people can do to help restore them. Kill your lawn! We love to hear a good kill your lawn. I do want to read this now. It's in the Earth Day sale on Bookshop right now. It sounds good. It sounds good. I actually found several really cool looking books in there. And this one was included as well. And you can go through the link in the description to check out the Earth Day sale and see those cool books for yourself and maybe buy one. Or two, who knows? Don't know how long that sale is going on. Yeah, the Earth Day sale is through May 1st. The free shipping is through sometime tomorrow morning. Because they also have a free shipping promotion right now for Indie Bookstore Day. Very cool. Like my lawn, I put pretty flowers there. Okay, well, keep your pretty flowers. That's fine. And then we also have, doesn't quite fit the exact spirit of MMMM, but after picking my story back up, pieces have been falling into place, fitting everything together. Wouldn't say I have a first draft yet, but actually enjoying working on this again. You love to see it. You love to see it. Congrats. I hope it continues to go well for you. That is delightful. This is a good submission here. Hear, hear. I don't know why that's my phrase now today. I don't know, that's why that's my go-to now. Very cool, good stuff. We have a very, very, very short one. Project Hail Mary, the movie of Hello, listen to Blues Traveler all day. I have to accept in my bones that I'm old. It's better that way. Good, fun, funny movie with a well-written plot and really lovable characters. Highly recommend. Great. Cool stuff. Is what? If it is, it's because YouTube has decided it and not me. YouTube does tend to censor that, but that's on their end, not mine. And it's also clearly inconsistent about it. He knows it is both a tarnish comic. Lord. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, where mom went. Okay. And then we also have Night Rain with Bozo's Torment Compliment. Glad we managed to get Chief to enjoy Bam Rain a tad, even if she hated every minute. Slightly conflicting there, but yes. If I enjoy but hate it, that doesn't. Show up in on-stream chat. Oh yeah, that would do it then. Yeah, yeah. Where though? Yeah. Really? That's weird. You might... I know some people have issues with chat messages just not going through for... just because it's broken. Just because YouTube breaks. Sometimes messages just don't go through. And that's a problem that people kind of go through sometimes, having happen. Because I'm not seeing, even on my side, many messages from you. But yeah, on-screen chat pulls from top chat instead of live chat, so it's not the entirety of chat. It's mostly the entirety of chat, but not everything. Yeah. They repeated the great chat. Blink, I hope not. I hope not. But yeah, Night Rain was a game that I immediately uninstalled after that stream. But it was fun for a bit. And then we have this. And then here we are. Not the cry. What does Top Chat even do? To just decide which comments are good? Does YouTube hate my jokes? Yes. Yes. We have Stellar Blade, a Jameswee. What? It's the... Whoa. Chill, everybody. Chill. Much the same way, imagine everyone at round 8 and you always looked at Bloodborne and said, that's it, that's what I want to make. And ended up making Liza P. How I imagine Celebrate came to be when someone at Shift Up looked at Nier Automata and decided they too wanted to make a game. They knocked it out of the park. Before going in, I knew combat and music was going to be fantastic. I wasn't mistaken. Nailing attack combos using beta and burst skills against bosses is satisfying. Paired with the great BGM, had a blast playing. Completely blindsided by the small moments it had to offer between the fighting, from data logs, character interactions, side activities, and side quests. They absolutely cared and poured so much soul into this game than I had ever expected. Playing this 2 years after its initial release makes me a bit disappointed in how it was received at launch by a lot of people who only looked at the cover and readily discounted it despite never giving it a shot. Highly recommend. I don't think it was based exclusively on the cover that people discounted it, but that's not to say anything negative about the actual game. But I think there were other factors involved in people's perception and dismissal of it. Greatest game I can never recommend for reasons. Yeah, been on the list for a while. Greatest game I can't recommend for those same reasons. Yeah. I feel when I watch some movies, like, why wasn't anyone talking about this? Yeah, I mean, people were talking about Stellar Blade. People were talking about it, but they were not saying encouraging things. They were saying maybe not the best things about it. So yeah, I think that drove a lot of people away who would have enjoyed it otherwise, but it is what it is. Problems with people on every side was being annoying. That is true, yeah. this was, I feel like Stellar Blade turned into a discourse where everybody was wrong. Everybody was wrong. And it just kind of turned it into a generally bad sort of atmosphere around the game. What I understand, Stellar Blade was either the savior of gaming or utter trash. Wow. I don't think I've ever heard anybody who actually played it say it was trash, but I've also not heard too much about people who actually played it. It's not something I've like looked into on my own, you know, beyond being aware of discourse. Why is someone running outside? Why do I hear running? Don't like that. Talking about discourse. Oh, okay, I see. Yes. Yeah. But that's Stellar Blade. Glad you had fun with it. We also have Book of the New Sun, Sword of the Lictor. Book? I'm skipping the first part. Did not expect the extremely fast pivot into the horror genre with a hefty sprinkle of extreme depression-inducing moments that this installment had to offer. After the last book, which was a setup book for the much grander plot points... Oh. Setup. Had hoped and expected for many of my questions to be answered in this volume, but instead it chose to squander said hopes and to replace those hopes with a first-class ride ticket to accompany Severian as he contemplates his purpose in life, question who he is as a person, scarcely avoid several attempts on his life, reconvene with old acquaintances, and be forced to bury new ones, and while dumping even more questions onto your plate. Overall, really enjoyed this volume, sadness and existentialism aside, looking at where we are in the story and how there's only one book left. I'm left questioning myself, fairly certain I know where it will end, but how leads me down a spiral of theorizing that makes my brain tremble. Can't wait to start set it off. I'm glad I'm not the only one who found this book, like, insanely depressing. I'm glad I'm not the only one who read this book and went, wow, that was really, really depressing for a really good stretch. Ouch. Yeah, this is book 3. And it stops by the end. I think like it kind of stops being like that after a while, but yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe, like, it was just so depressing. Very existential also, yeah, that's, yeah. But, glad you enjoyed it. Good luck with the last one. Well written, depressing, or just misery? I don't know, I think well written. You guys know I like Book of the New Sun already. Started listening to a Book of the New Sun discussion podcast to remember the first 2 books. Oh! I thought you wanted to forget those. Curious. I feel like... I don't know, I don't want to hear other people discuss it. I feel like that would ruin my experience of it, but... Or at least I don't know if it would enrich it beyond, you know... Do you want to finish them? Okay. I think you know what I'm thinking of. Had to reread multiple times if it really went there, if I was really misinterpreting what was being said. I know the moment you mean. Yeah. I know what moment you mean. Yeah. Yeah, same. I want to finish them, don't want to read those 2 again. That's fair. But also, like, I feel like listening to a discussion podcast, have they, like, read the whole thing and are discussing it? Because then at that point, like, I feel like if their discussion is going to be colored by later information that would severely change things. You know, well, that was so sudden, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like taking a long break in between these books would be kind of a weird situation, because I think that part of what they are about is like your memory of what you're reading in the book. So having a long break between them that disrupts that is kind of funky. You're putting spoilers consciously, but maybe that stuff pops in. At this point, you need to remember the details of the early ones to continue. Yeah, that's fair. You do need... There's a lot that you want to keep in mind. Yeah. Yeah, this book is a new one. Book 3. Started book 3 almost right after book 2, then took a break after the 10th or so chapter. Forgot so much. Yeah, that's... I already pointed out early details, hadn't picked up on about some paintings in the Citadel. Yeah, see, that's stuff that, like, I think you're not supposed to pick up on until you look at it again with later information. So, I don't know. At least some things are like that, where you're not supposed to catch it. Yeah, he's yeah. Anyway, that was all the submissions for this month. Thank you everybody for those. Up next we got bingo. We got some bingos here. We got not very many bingos. I feel like you guys were pretty busy this month. We didn't get a lot of bingos this time around. I don't know if everybody hated the theme or if we were all just quite busy. I don't know. But we didn't get as many bingos. What have I done? Oh, okay. Busy, yeah. What a marvelous month of media. True indeed. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Oh, we got Water Lilies by Monet. Lovely. We got Katamari. We got our lovely cacta. No, I just didn't have anything for it. That's fair enough. I feel like I ended up with a decent amount of bingos. They just came in the last second. They did, yeah. I'm gonna reach for my bingo. Everything else would have required pictors. Fair enough. We got Witch Hat Atelier. We got Burke. We got Burke. We got, ooh, the Lost Flower Garden today. We got Creature Kitchen, which was a little lovely game. We got Demons of the Shadow Realm. We got Trigun music, neat. Hold on, let me, I don't know, on a hand. There we go. Spooky's House, excellent. Very nice. Also Pokopia, true, very cute. Very cute. Up here we got Bugs, Dark Souls on PC. Excellent. Wait, actually this one is a GIF. Hold on. I can't put a GIF in clip, but I did get what, huh? Why did it switch to? Oh, okay, well we'll just switch back. That's weird. That's weird, but okay, OBS. Anyway, this one's a GIF. Ending song of the original target anime. Oh, cool. This one's a GIF, isn't that neat? We have quite an eclectic collection here, I'm gonna say. We got Sushi Ben. We have Hell Comes to Frogtown? What? We have a free run for Sweet. We have Dark. We have the Chow Garden, I think. We got Squirrel with a Gun. Is that cute? Are we sure? We got E33. We got some delicious pizza. It Comes to Frogtown is certainly one of the movies of all time. It sounds like it would be, yeah. Cool. There we go. Easy swap back. Wow. #1 squirrel hater. Look, I only hate some squirrels. Okay, some of them are fine. Let's see, we got, ooh, Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack. Ooh, lovely spring pond. Ooh. I just never put glasses on Chibi. Ah, I see, I see. We got some Ursula. We got some Marxism and phenomenology. A little over my head, okay. That's a goose in the pond. Sweet. We love to see some geese. We got some Lord of the Rings. We have actually the best Lord of the Rings. Not in terms of the movies, though. I don't have an opinion on which movie's the best, but we have the best Lord of the Rings if we're talking the books. We got Game of Thrones. We got Tomb Raider. We got Stalker. We got Dusk, like we talked about earlier. Very nice. We have Lost Flame, which looks cute. Shocker, thought everyone liked Return of the King. Well, I'm not everyone. Yeah, also, this is terrifying. This is really scary. This is scarier than, like, the actual one. I don't like it. I don't like looking at that. In Head Comes to Frogtown, there's a guy named Squidlips. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god, it's Minecraft me. Look at Minecraft me go. We have Ultros, which we talked about in the last MMM and sounds very cool. We got Vinland Saga for spring, very nice. We got Higurashi music. We got Pastel Mech. Okay, okay. Also Higurashi up here. Abiotic Factory, that's very neat. I don't. Sure. What's going on with that guy's chest in the bottom right? No clue. No clue. We got Daemon X Machina. Oh boy. Pleasant one. True. We got whatever that says. Windcraft. What's this? What's this? What's Windcraft? Also a Super Mario Sunshine rando. Ooh, we love Super Mario Sunshine. We love Super Mario Sunshine. German Chief is not ready yet. I don't think German Chief will ever be ready. I'm looking at Windcraft. What is this? Largest Minecraft MMORPG. What? Most massive adventure map ever created in Minecraft. No mods required. What? What about Germa Chief? I don't think I can ever reach such heights. There's this Mario Sunshine randomizer. I'm told there is. Oh my god, it doesn't work on— guys, don't try to open the Windcraft website on mobile. Don't open the Windcraft site on mobile. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Hold on, I have to— I have to show you how bad this is. And I can't do anything about it. There's no control to fix this. There's no control that allows me to fix this. You have to witness. And then somewhere over here, that'll do. Getting an image on stream takes longer than it should, especially because it's from my phone. Okay. This is how it opens. And I can't move it at all. So, if you're gonna look into that, do it on desktop. Raft G. Very nice. Start playing Super Mario Sunshine Eclipse? Mod that connects the whole island and doubles the number of shine sprites. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. Maybe landscape's better? I don't know. I'm afraid to find out, but probably. Let's try it. Did I leave it open? Yeah, here. Okay, let me rotate. Let me rotate. Oh wow, it's better. Okay, yeah. No, I can't scroll it. It won't scroll. When I try to scroll, it makes everything on the screen bigger. And then it like goes back to where it was. Oh, it's gone? Oh no, I made it to the next tab. What is happening? This is not a good website. But I think I learned enough. It's fine. I can go now. Okay. That's Windcraft. Very cool. Very good. Let's see our next few bingos. Okay. This one has a lot of part 1 JoJo. I approve. We also have the same free run image, which is fun. And more free run and more free run. And The Thing. And Elden Ring. Very cool. Nice sun pick. Also nice bug pick. You love to see it. Also, it's the Predator watching me. I don't think I want to be watched by Predator. I'm gonna be real. That sounds probably not good, but it is what it is, I suppose. Conflicted. Skyrim? Conflicted. There's a story here. I don't know what it is, but there's a story here. How much free run makes you not want to watch free run or read it? I don't know. I'm curious about it. Is I'm a worthy combatant? Just bought part 3 of JoJo soon. Maybe we'll watch it and see what all the hubbub is about. Oh boy. Oh boy, and I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Todd makes everyone good. There's something so funny to me about saying Todd specifically there. This one features a lot of dorkin. I don't know if I can agree with some of the use of dork here though. I don't know. This potato looks great though. This potato casserole, is that what this would be called? Allergies, pain, suffering, death. We love spring. Not cute. Can't agree with this one either. Can't agree with that one either. There's a lot to dislike here on this bingo, I gotta be real. Lot to take in, lot to consider. Looks alright. What's too stature? What nothing to do with it. Wasn't interested in JJK, but now especially not. Well, my understanding of JJK is that it's not worth your interest. But free run sounds like it probably is. But yeah. Just an image of the recipe, didn't take a picture when you made it, was pretty tasty. Neat! And then our final bingo, we have Don Quixote. I've been reading that as well. Growth. Man posting videos, that's character growth, right? I think it is. I think it has been. I you know, and part of making my new videos thing was that I thoroughly accepted embarrassing myself. And I went, you know what? I'm accepting that I'm doing that. So again, through it, it's really long. Don Quixote's really long. Praise the sun gesture was needed to finish DS2. Dang. But now also fully platinumed. Excellent. Remember the story, but not which character is which. Oh, in Don Quixote. What do you mean? What? Warning to you too. Got in my car from work and boy are my arms tired. I hope they recover swiftly. Rerun is good community around it, not so much. Really? Are people demanding you watch it, or people saying that seeing the demons as purely evil is racist? Okay. Remember Sancho and Don? Everyone else is just a name now. Oh, I see what you mean. I was gonna say, I was like, aren't there like only 2 really major characters? Cute. You, the viewer, says this bingoer. I do not endorse this view, but you know, if you choose to believe that. Conflicted. Coyotes on one hand cute, the other nasty beasts. Rude to coyotes, but okay. Also, one that's just those 2, but now it's all bogged down. Ah, I see. Yeah, I know part 2 is quite different. I didn't call you ugly. I would just said this is not an official view of mine, okay? Lost a sheep? No. Dang. Coyotes are weird dogs, but they'll take your sheep. Take your sheep, you need them. Everybody need their sheep. Everybody. Unconditionally. Trying to get this line back up properly. That's close enough, alright. But that was our bingos for this month. Are you ready to see the bingos? The bingo card for next month. Are you ready to witness? The theme I've been cooking on for definitely longer than just this morning. It's food themed. It's food themed this time. So we got flavors. This one's a little more abstract. This one's a little more abstract. So we have some flavors. We have let it cook. We got raw. I hope that you guys will find some fun things to do with this one. We got some of the usual ones in here, you know, and we got game, etc. But we also have some that are will take a little bit more creativity, perhaps. Yeah, we have health code violation, which I think is my favorite square. Yeah. I hope this one will be fun. My evil black broth. Yeah, that's a great fit for a health code violation. Yeah, overcooked will be an interesting one. Yeah, that'll be a neat one to see what people. Will I do this bingo? No. Gotta find the worst health code violation. But yeah, go wild with this one. Go forth into bingo. A lot of these are really off center. Hold on. They're hard to center in the squares because like I don't know, it's just hard to tell. But seeing it on my OBS preview, I go, oh jeez. Oh jeez. A bunch of these are really off. clip doesn't have like a good way to like center this in. Actually, it might have a way to do it. They added alignment tools that I never really learned how to use properly for the most part. There we go. It's a little better. But yeah, that's our next bingo. I hope it will be a fun one. I hope you can find something sour, something perhaps bitter to include, etc. Now for my month, we've had some games, as we are wont to do here. We've played a bit of Minecraft. We've also gotten lost in the Minecraft back rooms. The birds watching. These Google Images has lots of alignment help. Huh? What? Lawful evil meal, no. We played some Katamari, which has been a delight. Creature Kitchen was cute and fun. We've had a little bit of Lies of P. We had Bam Souls, which we got to the end of. Yesterday, we got through Rusty Lake Roots. We only played the one in the member stream yesterday. We played Rusty Lake Roots. It was very good. And then we played a little bit of Night Rain, and then we also had the magnificent Dork Beans in what do you mean no Pokopia? That was really good. Looking for the look. That was great. Yeah, very desensitized at this point. Now we got Pokopia. I was getting there. Just the instant. That was really good. Anyway, these are the games. I feel like it's not very many games, but we also had like an art stream, and we've been cross-stitching and all that. So that's what we had for this month. We've also had a lot of these have been like recurring games as well. Well, I mean, I guess not really. Just 2 of these actually. Why weren't there more games? Whatever. We also have my books for the month. I've made a little corner over here for books I finished really, really early in the month, and we've basically talked what we need to about them, but they had to be included here anyway because technically I finished them this month. So we've talked about these ones. I'm not going to talk about them more this time, but they're included there because technically I did finish them since last time. I read a half of One Piece 59. I still have not gotten back to reading more of it, but I did read half of 59. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm still doing my talk research, but not donkey. Still doing my talk research. Haven't gotten much of that done this week especially, but still reading Middlemarch, still reading Moby. I'm gonna put those in the same category of like long haul reads that I'm chipping away at very slowly. I read a few pages of Clash of Kings. Just last night I picked up Quorum again for a bit. I've been reading a lot of Kalevala, which has still been going wonderfully. Still a big fan of that one. I read King Lear, and I'm gonna be real, I didn't get too much out of it. Just straight reading it without any supplementary material or education. such is the way of things in its entirety? What do you mean in its entirety? It's quite small. It's just a play. What? Am I missing something? Or... I only read a few pages of some other stuff. Oh, no, I read all of King Lear. I read it in like a few days even. And it was fine. There actually were a few books that I only read a few pages of that I didn't include here. But I didn't include them because I don't have anything to say about them because I only read a few pages and I decided not to keep reading them. I finished The House on the Borderland, a book that seemed very promising at the start and then kind of disappointed me. It's sort of an early-ish horror weird kind of thing that inspired Lovecraft, and it was a thing I read. Never heard this William play. I think it's considered one of the like bigger ones, but also I do feel like the average person is way less familiar with King Lear than like Hamlet or Romeo and Juliet, you know? But I think by people in the know, it is considered one of the like bigger ones. My big new book here is Don Quixote. I'm in part 2 of part 1. Not confusing at all that they don't differentiate this at all. But I'm in part 2 of part 1. We've done the windmills. We lost the library. We've set out again. Only built play of Red cover to covers Henry IV part 1 was a good time. That's so highly specific. They don't differentiate. Yeah, so there's Don Quixote part 1 and there's Don Quixote part 2, and they were written like 10 years apart. And they're very different, but like part 1 is also individually divided into like 5 parts. And they just call them parts for like both of these distinctions. So it's not, it's a little, it makes it not easy to differentiate when like talking about it. Yeah. Corum is still fine. I feel like I'm not far into the 3rd book, but I think I might be like a third of the way through it already somehow. It's very short. They're all very short, but I'm on the 3rd one, so I'll be done with Swords of Corum soon. If I keep reading it. I hadn't read it for quite a while. I hadn't been reading stuff on my e-reader for a minute. Okay, I'll take part 1 is the original JoJo universe. Part 2 is Steel Ball Run universe. Yeah, that's exactly it. But no, Don Quixote is fun though. It's a very strange read. The way it reads is really unusual to me. I already told you about Wizard Sea. I told you that's one we're not talking about. I already told you we're not talking about them because I already talked about it last time and I finished it like 2 days after the last MMM. I don't have anything more to say about it other than that like it was pretty good and the 2nd book seems like it's way better. But I had to give it back to the library. I feel like everyone talks up part 2, gotta get to that. Really? Huh. I feel like I've heard that people don't like part 2 as much. Interesting. I don't know, we'll see. And then just the other day I started The Bloody Chamber, and I don't think I can say very much about The Bloody Chamber here on this stream other than it's really, really well written. And I enjoy it quite a bit so far. It's a very, very short book. It's several horrific retellings of fairy tales. And this is like before that was a thing, you know, like that's a trendy book thing now, but this is older than those, and this comes before that, and it's very, very thoughtful and very, very well written. Very well written. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit and looking forward to getting through the rest of it. I'm still only in the first story, which is the title story, and woof. But yeah, definitely content in there that is not good to discuss on this particular stream. Cover's not the one you associate with Don Quixote. It feels like a modern fantasy book. Yeah, this is, I think, a newer translation, so it's a very striking book, I must say, with its bright all red cover, because it's also thick. But yeah, I did include the cover of the translation I'm reading by Edith Grossman. So yeah, Bloody Chamber. Bloody Chamber's that one. Let's play if you don't know part 2, the 10-year gap shaped what he wrote about. Yeah, no, I read the introduction for Don Quixote and how like the part 2 is like about, oh, like in part 2 people have read part 1 and that's a large aspect of what it's about. No, like I'm familiar with that. I think I knew that before I even picked up the book, but how many C's would you describe as thick? Don Quixote? 3. Yeah, they get famous. Wear a metal bowl, not a helmet. In the book, I think it is a helmet, but it's like broken, or it's only a partial helmet, and then he like attaches cardboard to it to make it into a full helmet. But yeah, that's my reading. I had like a 2 weeks where I, like last week and most of this week, where I did not do very much reading at all. But I'm getting back to the swing of it now. I think it's Don Quixote in comparison to Europe. Kind of similar, though it has fewer pages. It's like 900 some pages, but it's kind of thick for that. I was actually lamenting the other day how like I have some books where like it's 600 plus pages and it's still a pretty compact book, and then there's some books like this where they're gigantic, and I wish they don't have to be. I just asked you to make spicy curry, not white people spicy, but actual spicy. Have fun. Good jokes in Don Quixote still. Yeah. He starts with this homemade thing, then he steals some metal bowl thing he wears as a helm. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten that far. I don't think I've gotten to that. He got in a fight where his helmet got messed up, I think, and then he's declared that he needs to find somebody to get a new helmet from, to steal from, and I haven't gotten to him actually doing it yet. But speaking of books that are still very funny, at the inn? No, not at the inn, after that. Moby is still the light and love of my life. I just this morning read the chapter on eating whales. The whale as a dish, since I have no family. If you're joined Don Quixote, have you ever read much Alexander Dumas? I've read The Count of Monte Cristo and enjoyed it quite a bit. I haven't read anything else from him, though. I want to read... He has a book, I think it's called The Black Tulip, and it's like about the tulip craze. And I want to read that one. I think it's like not a well-known one from him, but that interests me. But yeah, no, I have read The Count of Monte Cristo and I like it quite a bit. But yeah, I just read The Whale as a Dish and Stubb berating the cook about not cooking the whale steak properly. What is The Count of Monte Cristo about? Keep hearing about it. Okay, so there's this. So imagine a guy who's like the best guy. Okay, he's got it all. He's humble. He's cool. He's got the girl. He's got everything together. He's fabulous. He's wonderful. And you're looking on the sidelines. And you and your friends go, man, screw that guy. And you get him thrown in prison. And then he breaks out of prison and decides to get revenge. And that's what that's about. He commits his whole life to getting revenge on them for screwing him over. It's really good. It's also like it's very entertaining, you know, it's a very entertainment kind of focused book. It moves very quickly for how long it is, and fantastic. Highly recommend it. Funny reading Quixote and Moby. Got those both on the brain because they featured heavily in Blood Meridian video. Oh, interesting. Where the sharks are tailing the ship. Yeah, where they killed a whale and the sharks are making a racket eating it. Yeah. Might enjoy Man in the Iron Mask. I will have to look into that at some point. I have heard of that one, but I don't know too much about it. Neat. Just did that to the local looks back series. But yeah, he breaks out of prison and he becomes rich. He becomes the Count of Monte Cristo, and he becomes an even cooler guy by some perspectives. And decides to get revenge. Oh, the line from the cook, the sharks are like angels. Yes! Yes! I loved that. Yes! Where was that? I have it marked. Yeah. That an angel is nothing more than a shark well governed. Or described as early Batman. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yes! Movie's so good, guys. If I never convince you to read any other book, it should be this one. Anyway, Kalevala is going good for writing research. Part of it is like good for writing research, and part of it is just like fun to read and also cool from a historical perspective. But it's gonna take like finishing it and then going back through it to really digest sort of the writing influence stuff from it. I expected it to be more fantastical than it is. There's a lot of really mundane parts of it. Like, so there's a big wedding. And then there's these two there's a few chapters where they like are it's like the teaching of the bride, and they're telling her all about they're like going through a full list of all of the duties that she will have as a bride in the household that she's going to, and also some like really intense I don't even know what to call it. Like it deals with the like fear and anxiety that comes from like leaving your home and going to this unfamiliar home that will now be yours, where like nobody knows you and everyone might be horrible to you. And why would you choose to leave your comfy, wonderful, beautiful home to go be a slave in someone else's home where they're gonna be mean to you? But you gotta go do it anyway. You picked this girl. It's interesting. It's interesting. And then the teaching of the bridegroom is when it's okay to go cut a switch off of a tree to get her to listen to you. Yeah. Finland got woke, and then yeah, then they got distinctly unwoke with the other one. But like, I don't know. Yeah. No, that is right. Count of Monte Cristo was based on a French guy named Pierre. I don't know how to say that. Neat. Man in the Iron Mask is also based on a real story. I don't know if like Three Musketeers is too. I don't know too much about like all of the rest of his writing, but neat. But yeah, that's Kalevala. There's a lot in there. There's a lot. I'm enjoying it. I still have quite a bit of it left. It's long. It reads really fast though. It reads really fast, but it's like over 600 pages. And when I get through this, I'm gonna start the Iliad, I think. I believe that will be my next thing I pick up. when you want to get to. I think it's pretty good. I think it's quite fun to read. And I think that's all I have to say about stuff I've been reading. Oh yeah, all of my books have arrived. All of the books that you guys have bought for me are here. Now I have Redwall, which is one I might start soon. I have a couple of non-fictions to pick between to potentially pick up next, because I'm kind of lacking one of those going right now. Since I finished Light Eaters, I haven't picked up another one. Interested what I'll think of the Iliad. Me too. Me too. But yeah, that's going on. I'm still working on Jane Eyre. Also, I counted yesterday after working on it, and I have just over 100 marks left in the book to get to. That's cool. I'm getting so close. So close. One day I'll be done with it, and then I can get to all the other books I have waiting. Yes, the Iliad is the one where I was trying to figure out which translation. Now I have one, and oh, you guys gotta remind me next time I do cross stitch, which I think will be Monday. So tomorrow, remind me to show you the copy of the Iliad I got. I'm apparently cursed when it comes to just like quirky books that are printed a little weird. Because this one is like absolutely functional, but it's got a little quirk to it. From the production process that I've never witnessed before, and it baffles me a little. Between this and that half blank copy of Keats that I got before, it's something. One book that was essential reading in English literature course was Jill Patton Walsh's The Knowledge of Angels. Interesting read, for highly recommended. I've never heard of that in my life. What is that? I'm gonna look it up. Or it's a good window. This one's fine. I'm gonna look that up. I've never heard of that ever. Yeah, my Iliad copy is not like other books. I still thinking about Redwall world building. Only relevant if you plan to read any of the other books. Signed copy. I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I don't know if I plan to read the other books yet, because I haven't started this one. The Knowledge of Angels. What is this? Medieval philosophical novel. From 1994. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. Never heard of it. I received mixed to positive reviews. Huh. A serious children's book for adult readers, and none the worse for that. What a wild description. Redwall was intended to be a one-off book. There's a few world-building elements that get completely removed. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. You know, when I was looking for Redwall, the copy that I ended up putting on the list and that I have here now is you gotta trust some lousy critics. I mean, that's the information on the wiki page. I don't know. I have the trade paperback of Redwall, but the cover of the mass market paperback with like the purple borders, I have such a vivid memory of. Like I know I owned that book as a kid. Redwall cookbook. That rules. The illustrations, cool. Oh, I did flip through Redwall and I saw that the chapter headings have little drawings, and I thought that was cool. But yeah, I'll get to Redwall probably not too far in the future. I do want to pick it up. So I've got that. Got the whole series hardback. Dang. Yeah, I hope I like it. I think I will. It sounds like I would enjoy it, but we'll see. We'll see. I have so much reading to do. I now have a stack of books under my desk because I don't have anywhere else to put them. Hello, media are good. We were almost to the end of media. Oh, I almost forgot what we have to do at the end of stream today. Okay. It can be even uncomfortable to read depending on your religious views. As such a thought-provoking viewpoint makes you question your own interpretations of things. Okay, that's cool. I can get behind that. That's fun. Neat. Might have to look into that one more. It is close at hand. That's true. Let's remember, no need to think. We joked about the book throw. Yeah. I don't think I can survive you somewhat disliking something I like again. Well, I hope you won't have to endure that. Alright, let's look at the schedule for next week. There's fun stuff on there. There's fun stuff. So we got cross stitch tomorrow. We got currently heated poll for Tuesday. It's Pocopia Seedlings or Lottle Knot, and when I last looked, we had 10 votes, and Lottle Knot was winning by 1. And the others were tied, so it's a heated race for Tuesday's game. And then we got Katamari on Wednesday, no stream on Thursday. We're doing art again on Friday, and I have a plan for it this time. And then on Saturday, we are playing Flock Around. There's a game that came out just this week. It is a co-op bird watching game that looks very cute. It is $5 and it will not be restricted to members only, so anybody can join. It's like 50 cents off right now, so it's like $4.49. So if you want to join in, go ahead and grab that so that you can play with us on Saturday. A roommate might join in too. Will we actually be bird watching? I believe so, yes. And you take pictures of birds. You run around together and take pictures of birds and stuff. It looks really cute and good. So grab that if you want to join in. It is a stacked second half of the week. You will see after we flock around, we will have something special on Sunday. Something unusual and special on Sunday. Speaking of embarrassing myself. It's GMT +1. What? Did I never change the time back? After I was streaming at 10? Wait. Is it supposed to be 7? Wait. What do you mean? Getting a picture of a pterodactyl and winning assuming it's a contest. I don't think it's a contest. Wait, do I have the GMT time wrong? Hold on. Did I not update it for daylight savings? Is that it? It's been like this for weeks. And nobody told me. Nobody told me. No, it's right. Fox 1 the other week, I only just spotted it. GMT is always the same. GMT doesn't... GMT's the same all the time. No, it's right. My schedule's right. UK isn't in GMT right now. Okay. My schedule is correct. GMT never changes. Okay. That's what I thought. Alright, we're good. You're not doing my job for me, you're just gaslighting me. Okay. We're good. We're good to go. My schedule is not wrong. GMT is still the same time it has always been. Excellent. But anyway, nobody's excited about Sunday. Nobody's excited for my very real karaoke on Sunday. I'm disappointed. Maybe you guys don't deserve it. Maybe we don't deserve it if we care more about the incorrect clock time than my karaoke. What? Ew! Alright, fine. I'll change it. Fine. We don't have to do it then. Where is it? Fine. We'll take it off. My speakers don't break again. Your speakers will not be broken this time. Your speakers will not break this time, I promise. That is why it is possibly archived by Oki. That is why I'm hoping it will be archived, but I'm not like 100% sure if everything will stick around. But yeah. Please God, anyone care? Thank you, Bloopy, for 26 months. We'll keep the karaoke. Fine. Fine, we'll keep it. My real karaoke. But yeah. Yeah, the end of this next week is gonna be stacked. Get ready. It's gonna be a week. I have another stream idea that I ended up saving for next week, even. So next week we'll have another fun stream idea. Please don't give Bloopy the karaoke. He doesn't deserve nice things. That's crazy. Thank you for 15 months, but also I cannot believe you're bringing this hurtful attitude. That's horrible. That's so unfortunate to see. Dang. Yeah, we're cross-stitching tomorrow. I hope my wrist will be fine. I have my left hand in a brace that I borrowed from roommate because my light pain that I was having got really bad when I showered last night and I tried to like zhuzh my hair. So I've had it in a brace since then, and I'm hoping it will be okay. We can still cross stitch even if it's not like feeling amazing, but we'll have to see what happens. Yeah. You're the way to watch. Yeah, I didn't think it would hurt it, and then I reached up and I went, oh, bad. And then after my shower, I went to wash dishes and I went, oh no, I can't do that. Oh, that's not an option right now. And I iced it and that didn't help in the slightest. So we're being careful with it. We're keeping it braced today and hoping that by tomorrow it will be functional again. I still have no idea what I did. I have hurt my wrist in some manner. I don't know what happened. But it's okay. Fractured your wrist once. Oh! Yeah, thank you. This is... because I'm used to having problems with my hands. This is not like those. It feels sprained. It feels sprained, but I don't recall doing anything that would have hurt it like this, so that's neat. That's neat. But you know what else is neat? I have a new video ready to go up. And I'm not gonna demand that you go watch it like I did last time, but it would be cool if you did. So I'm gonna post that, and I'm gonna make that live, and then I will send a link to it as we end the stream in a few moments. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. I had to record it twice. Maybe not had to, but I did record it twice. Time to like and comment to help you in the algorithm, but yeah! Whoa, geez. Thank you, Pac, for 27 months! Sweet 27, yeah! I demand we watch the video. Alright, it's been demanded that you watch the video, not by me, though. Thank you for 7 months. So, you can't not watch it now, I suppose. But yeah, this has been Marvellous Media Monthly. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys will look forward to the May bingo, the food May bingo. And tomorrow we will be cross-stitching. Yay! We didn't have cross-stitching this week and I was sad. I was going to have 2 cross-stitch streams next week actually, and then I went, no, I'll put real streams in. But yeah, let me go get the videos to live and get a link to it for everybody. And you can go watch that. The audio is better this time at the very least. Let me know if there's still any like trouble that is in it that I didn't catch, but the audio should be way better than last time at the very least. At the very least. Why didn't that give me a link? Shareable link. Okay. But yeah, everybody, I hope you have a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!